Hey everyone, welcome back to my Ninja Academy. Today we are going to go through the worst scars that Naruto carries through the series. If you would like to see more about Naruto in our channel, please leave your thumbs up and subscribe to join our Ninja Academy. Starting with number 5, we have Naruto vs Karui. For those who don't know or remember who Karui is, she's a kunoichi from Kyumogakure and a member of the Samyui platoon. She will later marry Shoji Akimishi and emigrate to Konohagakure, becoming a member of the Akimishi clan. Before this happened, however, there was a fight between her and Naruto, which occurred in the arc of the Five Kages meeting. After Naruto and Sakura talked to Zai about Denzo's decision to eliminate Sasuke as a Nukenin, Karui and Omoe overheard Naruto, Sai and Sakura talking about Sasuke, so they attacked Naruto, Sakura and Sai. Later, they explained that Sasuke had attacked and captured their sensei, and that he is a member of Akatsuki. Karui then insults Sakura and asks what Sasuke is to her. Unable to find an answer to the question, Sasuke cries, but Karui is stopped by Zai, pointing out that they should not press or blame her. Later, Karui and Omoe try to get Naruto to talk about Sasuke, but Naruto refuses, not wanting to sell him out and provoke the chains of hate, wondering what to do with his hatred. Naruto told them to take the hatred out on him by beating him until Karui did. Karui continued beating Naruto until Sai interfered. She then threatened to hit Sai as well, but was stopped by Omoe. Samui arrived and asked Karui and Omoe to help her copy down all the information from Konoha about Akatsuki and Sasuke. After they left, Omoe asked if Naruto was okay. Karui angrily told him to be quiet, through which Omoe could tell that Karui cared too. Continuing with number 4, we have Naruto vs Neji. This one, after Rock Lee vs Gaara, is considered one of the most memorable and iconic fights of the work. This fight is one of the most epic fights of the famous Shonen Exam arc, that at the time I watched it, I seriously thought he wouldn't make it out alive, but then I remembered that he's the main character. But how this fight takes place? For a while, Neji and Naruto stare at each other. Neji soon makes a few slow steps forward, and Naruto throws 3 kunai, but Neji holds the first kunai and uses it to deflect the other 2 kunai. Naruto loses his cool and goes running to punch Neji, but Neji deflects Naruto with his hand and causes him to almost fall to the ground. Naruto returns and goes to kick Neji. He tries several consecutive punches, but it is impossible as Neji can defend himself with his hands. After attempting a kick, Naruto returns to attack and Neji faces him head down. Then Neji gives him a yuken blow to his organs, followed by a slap to the small shoulder, which is meant to affect Naruto's tenketsu. Naruto goes down and rolls across the ground away for a while, realizing that he can't fight very close to Neji. Neji recognizes that he didn't hit Naruto's tenketsu. Neji asks him if he had understood why he has no chance against him. However, Naruto believes that it was just a test to see how strong Neji is. Naruto stands up and says that the real battle begins only now. He uses Kage Bunshin no Jutsu and creates 4 clones with his own chakra, so that Neji doesn't recognize which one is the real one. Each of the clones holds a kunai. Neji is, however, impressed. Naruto once again emphasized that he should not be underestimated. The 4 clones go to attack Neji, but he simply jumps over 2 clones. As he falls, he dodges another 2 clones. To make a long story short, and not to be too long, and not to fill your head with gibberish, don't think anymore of this nonsense. But he ended up taking a beating that will always stay in Naruto's and fans' memories. But of course, Naruto wouldn't lose. But if it wasn't for the script for him to win, would Neji win? Going through with our list, we have Naruto vs Pain. This is simply considered one of the best fights of Shippuden, and either the Pain attack arc or the Two Saviors arc. After discovering that something is happening in Konoha, the frogs and Naruto on Mount Myobuku prepare to return to the village. Shima, who is in a place near Konoha, receives the warning to use the reverse summoning technique to bring Naruto, Fukasaku, Gamabunta, Gamaken, Gamahiro, and Gamakishi to Konoha. Moments after, Shinra Tensei at full power destroys much of the village. After using the Naraka path to repair the destroyed Ashura path, the animal path is thrown back into the village and re-invokes the rest of the paths back into the village to fight the Jinchuuriki. Using his newly acquired Senjutsu techniques and an improved wind style, Raise and Shuriken, Naruto defeats the Ashura, human, animal, and Naraka paths before the Diva path regains enough strength to fight on its own again. When Naruto is captured and held immobilized by the Black Path, which begins to absorb his energy, Naruto uses Senjutsu chakra to interrupt the enemy's chakra flow, turning him into a frog statue, before finally facing the Diva Path, Pain's last and strongest body. Pain quickly dispatches the giant frogs and kills Fukazaki in the process. Using another gravity manipulation technique, Pain manages to grab and immobilize Naruto. He then pins him to the ground with his chakra blades in order to take him away. Before leaving, Naruto asks Pain why he had done all of this, to which Pain replies that the road can never have the peace that Jiraiya dreamed of, because the road is full of hate, and therefore the only way to create road peace is through force. By using the tailed beasts, Pain plans to create a weapon strong enough to destroy a country, and the fear caused by its use will prevent further conflict. But of course, this didn't come cheap. Soon after, Hinata tried to beat Pain and couldn't, and causing Naruto to think Pain had killed her. Literally, the monster came out of the cage. There was no way to contain Naruto, but before that occurred, Naruto took a good beating like that and almost died. With the silver medal, we have Naruto vs Sasuke in the classic era. The first of the fights between the two protagonists in the Valley of the End, with Naruto using the powers of the nine-tailed fox, while Sasuke developed the mark of the curse, was balanced for the most part, is simply very striking. Sasuke, having activated his curse seal at level 2, laughs and arrogantly tells Naruto that he has a feeling he won't lose. Enraged, Naruto moves forward to attack Sasuke, and the clash of the two raises a cloud of dust. When the dust subsides, Naruto is shocked to see a giant wing coming out from behind Sasuke, who has been deflecting his attack. Sasuke extends the wing and sends Naruto to the opposite side of the river. The second wing appears through the back of Sasuke's shirt, and he groans in pain. He remembers that Seiken warned him to not use the fully released core shield for too long, knowing that his body will corrode if kept in this state. Sasuke tells himself that he has no time to lose. Naruto realizes that his left hand is completely immobile. Sasuke tells Naruto that they are fighting in the Valley of the End, and that it is the perfect stage for their battle. A series of flashbacks recap the two boys' relationship up to this point, the formation of Team Kakashi, Sasuke's superior abilities, Naruto's incredible improvement, Sasuke's jealousy, and their fight in the inevitable terrace. Sasuke foresees a distorted image of Itachi's Sharingan, which leads him to form Chidori at third time. Naruto straightens up and forms a Rasengan using only one hand. They collide in an explosion of blue and red chakra that form a black wheel sphere of energy. At the last moment, Sasuke punches Naruto in the chest instead of hitting him with the Chidori. Similarly, Naruto makes only a scratch on Sasuke's forehead protector. Then, getting closer, Kakashi notices the huge chakra and tells Bakun to hurry. Meanwhile, Naruto and Sasuke are left floating inside the sphere, looking sadly at each other. Then the vision of a young Sasuke and a young Naruto appears, which shows the two forming a seal as a symbol of friendship, and they smile. The bright light slowly dissipates, revealing an unconscious Naruto with Sasuke standing over him. Sunlight breaks through the clouds, illuminating the two boys, and focuses on a spot on Naruto's face. Sasuke looks down at Naruto as his forehead protector comes loose and falls to the ground. It begins to rain. In other words, in this epic fight, Naruto was beaten badly and Kakashi had to carry him for them to return to the village, and Sasuke was also beaten badly. Now, let's go to the fight that will surprise you, just like it surprised me when I went to research to make the video. And this fight is nothing more and nothing less than the fight of Naruto versus Himawari. Yes, this is the top one beaten on our list, because basically in this fight is when Hima awakened her Byakugan. This occurs after an argument between her and her brother, who are arguing about her taking or not taking her stuffed panda to the ceremony, which ended with the toy being turned in half. Despite Boruto's apology, Himawari in her anger awakens her Byakugan and begins to attack him. Naruto runs to see what is happening and tries to calm Himawari down, however she refuses to listen. When Naruto stands in front of Boruto, Himawari hits one of her father's Tenketsu with a single blow, causing him to faint. Yes, this occurred and is canonical. That's it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for videos, don't forget to comment here below, because I will be reading all of them as I always do. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your favorite Ninja Academy.